that blue dress today, but it's too small, so that didn't happen. But on the second day of court granting my divorce after 20 years, I wore that blue dress. And that day, I remember, I wanted to take it off right in the courtroom and burn it, but I might have been in contempt of court, so I didn't. But I kept that blue dress, and I'm glad I did, and it wasn't until now that I realized why. You know, I have that dress because of growth, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So this first confession is called Blue Dress. I love my man, and I love my ex-husband, and I love my ex-husband's girlfriend. Just as I love anyone that sets aside their personal agendas and egos for the sake of our children. You see, we were married for 20 years, and little did we accept our children hid a lot of tears and faked a lot of fears for years, praying day in and day out, sores probably growing on their knees and elbows, struggling and wonder why their parents weren't like those on the Brady Bunch or Cosby Show. You see, they were good kids, don't get it twisted, but I'm sure under their breath and as they grunted, their emotional, mental, and spiritual growth was being stunted. So fast forward to today, and again I say, I love my man, and I love my ex-husband, and I love my ex-husband's girlfriend, just as I love anyone that sets aside their personal agendas and egos for the sake of our children. See, now when the kids say the words mommy or daddy, it no longer sends chills up their spines. We all actually smile with interest to find out what the next line is for our plan for the day, week, or month ahead, because they know mommy and or daddy will be right there when it's all said and done. You see, we encourage them, whether it's academically or physically or on the sidelines screaming for a win. See, our kids experience mommy and daddy singing and swinging and being merry like Christmas. Their friends looking in awe like, wait, that's your mom's boyfriend? That's your dad's girlfriend? We all at the same table? What is this? You see, we laugh, we smirk as people wonder how could this be. Believe it or not, co-parenting works, not just on TV. Now, no, we don't double date or send soup to the other one when sick. We don't snuggle around the fire pit and have game night. But you can best believe when it's a kid's function, 1 or 2 or 3 or all 4 of us are right there in their sights. You see, people find it really hard to believe how I'm so cool with my ex-husband's +1. The kids make it easy because there's never been a negative or bad word ever uttered from their mouths or their tongues. It's never been about what mommy's +1 or dad's +1 can buy them with presents. My kids stride and bask in the glory of us just being present. Yes. You see, road trips, flights, parties, proms, graduation, if it involves the children, we all pitch in, whether it's financially or just to help with decorations. It's not about, oh, what she look like, what he look like, what he do for a living. It's about mommy and daddy and what the kids need that our +1s are continuously giving. So last minute schedule changes, cancellations of date nights, taking off early, going in late, it happens. That's what we signed up for as parents. So co-parenting works when you take yourselves out of the equation. Kids over everything, and they will exceed your expectations. Now, although at times they don't verbalize their gratitude and I cringe and it's a little rough, but I sit back and marvel at the people they have become, their successes, and their respect for people. And that's thank you enough. So in closing, I say again, I love my man, and I love my ex-husband, and I love my ex-husband's girlfriend, just as I love anyone that sets aside their personal agendas and egos for the sake of our children. And now the last confession I'm going to share is something I tell myself every day to this day from the first moment I wrote this confession. And it's self-explanatory. I'm not even going to do a lot. But it's called Shut Up, Listen, and Wait. Don't block my blessings. I mean, I can't receive what God has for me if I keep holding on to what he wants me to get rid of. You see, I can't see what's ahead if I keep looking side to side, down and behind me. You see, I was one of those that would always try to make my own causes and effects, trying to outsmart and strategize what's next, how soon, and with who. Believe it or not, it has taken me 46 years, a lot of tears, and running from a lot of fears to learn that God really was answering my prayers. It took me 46 years not to learn how to pray, but to shut up and listen. You see, I would pray the same prayer night after night, day after day, walk after walk, realizing I was just listening to myself talk. I was answering my own questions. I gave myself my own advice. I knew everything about everyone all the time. Not just once or twice. Then I had the audacity to wonder why when I stopped, I was still in the same spot. So when I finally shut up and listened, these are some of the things that I heard that today don't seem quite so absurd. You see, I prayed to be sought after. So in my mind, that meant yes, 633 retweets, 989 friend requests. Instead, I listened, and what was delivered was my son seeking me in the audience as if I'm the only one that matters as he accepts his straight-A presidential academic scholarship.
Yes.
You see, I prayed for someone to be proud of me. So I figured if I helped a man, he would boast about me loudly and proudly. Instead, I listened, and what was delivered was silent taps on my shoulders from strangers asking, "Is number 26 your daughter?" as they are gazing at how amazing she is. See, I prayed to be told that a man misses me, wanted to be showered as he kisses me. Instead, I listened, and what was delivered was having my 96-year-old grandmother point her finger at me and tell me exactly how many days it's been since my last call or visit. See, I prayed not to be lonely, so in my mind I told myself, yes, send me another man, Lord. Instead, I listened. And what was delivered on those loneliest, lowest moments, my siblings calling and saying, "Hey, T, come on over. We playing cards and cooking out today." I prayed to be acknowledged. So in my mind, that meant when a man walks in the room, he's going to grab me and kiss me and swing me around. Instead, I listened. And what was delivered was going to Georgetown Hospital with Dad to talk about his stage 4 lung cancer. And before the doctor could give her orders, Dad made sure he acknowledged every one of his daughters sitting in that room.
Amen.
So I'm telling you, it wasn't until I shut up and listened with my soul, not just my ears, that I hear loud and clear, "My dear, let it go. There's nothing that I don't already know. Give up that control. I know how you hate it. Just ask, and it'll be delivered if you just shut up,
And
listen, and wait."
Amen.
Shut up,
Amen.
listen, and wait.
Amen.
Thank you.